It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street.
Am I playing as
Story was Bob
other dude
Dalton's
that's telling the
girl
story,
was always
or
riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeyville just to shut her up.
Right. It's always the woman's fault.
Oh yeah, we're playing as some other guy now.
You can't hide from me.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
Now you're really pissing me.
I think I'm playing as this random guy that's telling the story, and not as Silas. Could be wrong though.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Oh Lord, we're gonna restart. Of course we are.
First of all,
let's do the other
it's high
perspective.
noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. This man had no intention of letting the Daltons slip away. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait the son of the bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in there alone to confront those criminals.
I love the way this game tells stories.
One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Ha ha ha. Laugh, laugh, laugh.
It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Oh shit. Jump! That was fall damage? Are you serious?
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free.
Is that Silas Greaves? Shut up,
Davy
bitch!
Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
You better hide. One sorry son of a bitch.
Ah, again. What is going on? Die already. A nugget is nearby. Give me that nugget. I love nuggets. Money.
Over there.
Oh. Okay. That was a little buggy, but whatever. I'm never ready for those quick time events.
That's Silas Greaves. What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Oh god, let's do it again. Here we go. We leveled up though. Let's take care of that. So, higher combos and concentration. Be even more efficient when focused. The combo multiplier in concentration will stack by 2 levels instead of 1. Shells, dynamite capacity increase. Carry even more of these deadly buckshot shells and explosives. I'm going to go this way. We're going to get the combo, because that'll help get with experience to get more levels.
It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party, and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe, and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
The leader, the lover, and the loser. Bob, Emmett, and Grant. The Dalton brothers. Okay, let's see.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffee.
Owie! That hurt a lot. Okay, I can't even hurt them, I don't think.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail.
God, I'm
They
glad
were
you
coming at
can
me
pull
from
that
all
shit off
directions.
sometimes.
I
Ah,
caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, as those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
a nugget. Give me that nugget. I feel like, the rifleman. Lucas Kane, I think. Is it Lucas Kane? I can't remember his name. Okay, nothing up here. McCain? Is it McCain or McCain? I can't remember. I haven't seen the rifleman in a while.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The 3rd brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Any more? No? Okay. Come on. Which way am I going? It's... Oh, this way?
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Reeves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt.
Oh, my lord.
Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Jesus, I wish I had the ability to not take damage from anything like this guy. Oh my god.
You ain't getting by me, Reeves.
I see why these fucking rocks are here now.
It's hog killing.
Oh my god. Jeez.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
I didn't count, but I wonder if that was actually 23 shots.
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Okay.
We'll get those suckers!
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track them to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course. So we kept an eye out for landmarks.
I was wondering if the weather was just going to immediately change when he said that, and of course it did.
It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood.
Fog
The
and
rains that
swamps
year
hinder
were torrential,
orientation. The waypoint indicator
so
is
the whole
disabled.
area was
Yeah.
flooded.
Great.
The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Bury them in the swamp!
Oh shit, I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanted to do me harm. So I had to face them alone.
Oh, hi. Good cover you took there, friend.
I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
I know I'm going the right
So
way.
did you find the Daltons?
Not yet. But I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
Where? Jesus.
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Ain't no place to hide from me! Hell, second up! We're losing too many men!
There was one there.
Kill that cocksucker!
I'm just gonna run from the dynamite, even though it's in water and it shouldn't actually do much damage.
Let's see if that chicken can fly!
Oh, shotgunner. Okay, that guy had more health. Oh, fuck.
Put a bullet in
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen. Point being, I was under serious attack.
Getting all kinds of pistol ammo, given that I'm not using it. Okay, level. Another level. Fast shotgun reload. Man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and finish this other one off then. Whatever. Maybe we get like a bonus thing after we finish it off.
But luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view. But just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
The barn doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them. But that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was. Steve? So I just started walking, and pretty soon
Guess my story's not very exciting to Steve.
Steve!
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Indians. Indians. Son of a bitch, why can't I hit anybody?
Or Indians?
No. I just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve? Dwight's paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So, where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers. Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Bounty hunter! Stop that, son bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins. You Kansans breed like rabbits. Or Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what.
Away.
But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
Ow. No. No. Stop missing. It's not beneficial to my health. There we go.
You can't get me. Oh, now what?
Oh, Lord.
He has it coming.
Dynamite really helps out there. Oh, wow. Look at this guy over here dipping and dodging. Oh, Lord. There's more of them. Whew.
Ready to meet your maker.
Oh, come on. Literally just one more breath of air on him will kill him.
Somewhere, standing together against anyone who would threaten them. And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A steamboat in a swamp?
In a
Yeah,
swamp.
Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps? Guess it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
What? Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board. It was then that a fusillade of bullets come raining down from on high, and those vigilantes who accompanied me weren't anywhere to be found. But among those men that were shooting at me, I thought I saw some familiar faces.
The men that were shooting at you. Your so-called posse from the beginning, I'm guessing. Am I stuck up here now? Go back down. Ah, that was a golden opportunity that I just squandered. I'm dead. We need to hide for a second.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces.
Where did it land? Where did it land? I don't see it. Okay.
Just kill him.
What? Really? Okay, that's fair. I don't know how that one wasn't hidden, but it definitely was not. There we go. Okay. A nugget. It's got to be above my head. Give me that nugget.
Somewhere up there, the Daltons were waiting on me.
Going in that way. A nugget is nearby again. Ah, it could be above me. I don't know. I'm not really gonna focus or worry about it too much.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
I think we're probably in a pistol range at this point. I don't know where the nugget is. I'm sorry. Oh, here it is. Nugget. Whew. Alright, so moment of truth. What do we get for getting all these? Splitting dynamite in midair. Show them the rate of fire. By tapping G, you'll be able to split your dynamite midair into 3 sticks that will create the same damage. Oh shit. That sounds pretty sick. Alright, so yeah, that's all the skills, and we got nothing else for it. Okay, whatever. Oh well, no big deal. Oh.
Right about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of dogged pursuit.
Yeah, right. This guy's totally not gonna turn on us when we get inside.
Turned out that they had me.
Yeah. Saw that coming.
I'm sending you to hell.
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were
on
on
fire?
their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
Oh, I had to jump over that, not go down into it. Real men shoot chickens before killing their opponent during a showdown. Wow. Can't imagine being that much of a badass.
A burning labyrinth proved to be quite a challenge.
It was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a fight.
It's gonna launch next year. Largest one in the world.
You're
What
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too blessed to. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway,
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
oh God,
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Grease?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. but somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys. It was time to settle this once and for all.
Old Gatling gun. With, thankfully, unlimited ammo, it seems.
Bob and Grat weren't about to come at me one at a time. They were in this together. Two brothers side by side, determined to take me down. Confident that this time the odds were on their side.
Son of a bitch. I was looking at the wrong one. Adjust your hand position. Yeah. Fuck. How am I supposed to do this? Oh my god. This is hard. My reaction time was 0.000 seconds. When you can hear your heartbeat, you're ready to shoot. You can draw first, but history will remember you as a coward. I finally figured out what the speed thing means. Took me this long to do it. Yes! Okay, I'm getting better at it. Yes, I figured it out.
Sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds.
You have to keep adjusting your hand. You have to keep moving it for that speed number to go up. I just now figured that out.
He moved to California and sold real estate and lived off the legend of that fateful day. And the tragic death of his two brothers. My own brothers died tragically as well, truth be told. It was 1868, and me and my older brothers were pulling a tidy profit running cattle into Juarez, Mexico. One night after my brothers retired for the evening, I found a little poker game in a cantina with a couple of cowboys. And I just couldn't lose. I even won an old Spanish coin that had to be 100 years old. Well, I was mighty pleased with myself the next morning as my brothers and I rode for Texas. But before we crossed the border, those cowboys caught up with us. It was Johnny Ringo, Roscoe Bob Bryant, and another asshole named Jim. They wanted their money back and everything else we had, including our lives, as those boys didn't want us coming for them later. Bob put that old Spanish coin in my mouth and said, "I won't have it said that I left you with nothing, boy." Well, those horses bolted, and there we hung as those bastards rode away. The branch finally snapped under the weight of the three of us, but being my older brothers were bigger and heavier, they were already dead. And right then I swore to myself that I would avenge them. Ringo you know about. But Bob eluded me, until I heard he was riding with the Wild Bunch.
Damn.